trainers, welcome back to Pokemon Deck Check. I would be Pokedad.
I'm the Dancing Bird first base.
And today on Pokemon TCG Unified Minds rotation, we have Zapbeast, Zapdos, Ultra Beast. Deck the Dancing Bear's been working on. Drew out a bear growl. Alright, what we got? We got four Zapdos, right?
Taking my job, dude.
Well, you're slacking. 4 Droch, right? 1/1 Zebstrika.
That doesn't even look good.
Then we go into the text. Tapu Koko Prism, Absol, Nihiligo, Baby Buzz, Pheromosa Buzzwole, and then a Baby Kartana. So, lots going on here. Different texts. Koko Prism to replenish the energy. Absol to just kind of hinder, even Charizard a little bit to where it forces them to find a switch to where they can't just manually retreat or something like that. Even kind of annoys Jirachi where they can't just use a skateboard. So it's a nice little tech. Got some interesting Ultra Beast. Nihiligo. They have, 2 prizes? You can copy Charizard's big attack or something like that. That could be very, very useful, right?
It's amazing. Late game, just copy their GX attack since you don't really have your own. And pop them big and take a big one-hit KO for the last 2 prizes.
Copy Mewtwo and Mew for a big KO, hitting them for weakness, that sort of stuff. Could be good. Buzzwole, just in case if there are some dark Pokemon, Weavile GX, Darkrai, Umbreon.
Sledgehammer just hits really hard too, in general.
It's a really good attack anyways. It's got the key 130, which has been better than 120, so I would definitely to note. But we do play Rainbow Energy, so it could go down to 120 very easily. Buzz Pheromosa. It's going to put a lot of pressure on your Slowpoke, Psyduck, especially with Beast Energy, doing 120 a turn, So, that's still good. And then we have our Draw Engine in conjunction with Jirachi, our Zebstrika, to able to dig through, because there's not a lot of searching options. So, we want to be using Jirachi and Zebstrika like pretty much every turn if possible. Then we have a Kartana. It's a nice little tech. If they have 4 prize cards remaining, it does 120 plus the 10, so 130. So you can hit Slowpoke, Psyduck.
Wow, one-hit KO.
Yeah. We run Rainbow Energy. We also run Beast Energy. So definitely a good tech Pokemon for that matchup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And any other water matchup, too. So, anything else, Nerdy Bear?
Nah, you got it.
All right. Now, unfortunately, with this deck, there's really only 4 options of search for this style of deck. And that's 4 Pokemon communication.
No nest balls, can't use cherish balls, no electronic magnetic radar.
You could use Cherish Ball to grab the Buzzwole Pheromosa, but there's not enough value there.
At that point, you might as well just use Net Ball for the Buzzwole or the Cortana.
So, not enough value there. So, just 4 Poke Comps. 4 Custom Catcher.
Guzma replacement.
4 Electro Powers.
Do more damage. It's always nice.
3 Skateboards. Now our mobility. 3 Skateboard, 2 Escape Rope, 2 Switches. And that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot of wiggle room here because we just don't have the search. That's going to be this deck's biggest problem is the search engine, honestly.
That's just going to be the setup.
That's just how it is. This deck is definitely suffers more than any of the others in the search department.
Well, it and Hitmonchan.
Yeah, so That's it for the items.
Oh,
Yep. It is streamlined for consistency right now.
I thought you were hiding a couple in there.
Not any text at this point. Now, our other forms of search, Pokemon Fan Club.
Got to.
For Cynthia and for Lily. For Lily is very important to the deck. So, I would not go down in the fan club count. It's super important. You want to be playing it, and then you also have the Jirachi to grab, items that you want. So, a little bit of form of drawing the sense of Jirachi's ability. But, yeah, we do play a lot of Pokemon, though. There's no rescue stretchers, so you have to play like 4-ofs to get the most value, especially like Zapdos. In this style of deck, you'd only see like 3 usually, but it also played 2 rescue stretchers. So,
what next?
Stadiums, 3 Shrine, and a Thunder Mountain. You don't have Choice Band,
but you got the
so you have to have the damage output from Shrine.
Have to.
Then you have to be careful about dropping your Pheromosa Buzzwole.
Have to.
So, yeah. Thunder Mountain's really good, though. Zapdos, free attack, so.
Free is always nice.
And then for the energy is kind of awkward, but yet standard. 4 Lightning, 4 Rainbow, and a Beast. That's been the winning recipe in all these decks. You're never going to be searching for energy, because most of the attacks are just 1 energy start hammering into stuff, right?
And some are free.
So matchup wise, this deck does lose a little bit because of the search engine, but I think after it gets going, it stabilizes, and you are going to see some success with it.
There's a lot of decks that are weak to just the 1 prize attackers and the Shrine, and I think that really gives it a fighting chance in this format.
It always does when you're in a toolbox style deck, because you're able to kind of answer multiple different archetypes. You're able to put some pressure on some some Zekrom Pikachu decks with the Buzzwole.
Mm-hmm.
So a second Buzzwole could be a nice tech. That's the beauty part about this style deck. We have thought about running Ultra Space with it, but Shrine is just so important.
You need the extra damage without Choice Band.
I could definitely see an argument of Ultra Space. Well, if you can't get set up, then what good is,
True.
the deck going to do? But then again, I can say, well, what good is Ultra Space going to do if I'm already set up and I'm short on damage because I don't have Shrine?
Other true.
So, apples and oranges, folks.
I like
oranges. I see the argument both sides, Shrine versus Ultra Space, and I think that's the deck's biggest unknown, honestly, which is the correct way to play it.
Yeah.
So, the deck is really good. It has great options. There's room for techs. No rescue stretcher hurts it. No clear form of Nest Ball or Ultra Ball. Forms of search kind of slow it down a pinch. And then because of that search options, Ultra Space or Shrine. So there's some relative unknown question marks, but the deeper and further we get into it, hopefully we can clarify some of those questions to have full answers, right?
Indeed.
So that's where we're at with the deck right now, and definitely don't shelve the Zapdos. Don't think that Zapdos is dead, because it's not, folks. It's still 100% legit. We just have to play it and retune it in a different manner, right?
Yeah.
So, that being said, we're off, and be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.